Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at XL Bonsly here in the Sinnoh Cup, something that I don't really have sadly. I have like 100 XL candy or something. So a friend of mine, Leander, a really good player in general, I think he was at the leaderboard's first page as well before, and like one of the best Sylph players in the world, like a really good talented player. Here's the Pokemon he gave me as a battles with that, and I heard it went well. I didn't see the battles yet. But thanks for giving me the opportunity to showcase this, and let's go right into the battles. Usually I don't really want to showcase battles from other people because like mainly I can get stuff as well, and like why wouldn't I play them on my own if I want to showcase them? I know like other creators do that all the time and it doesn't make sense for them as like it's easier and way faster to do this content. But yeah, for me, usually I don't really do this unless it's like something really that I cannot showcase on my own because I just don't have it. And this is here the case, so thanks for giving me the opportunity to showcase this cool Pokemon because I'm actually very curious as well how good this is. This did way more damage than I expected it to do. Already like put the opponent so low there, like you already have the Munchlax gone, have the Glide score already super low. Also Game in German is like so cool. It's gonna be so confusing for me because I know both languages, and yeah, like not saying the German words is gonna be a little bit tough for me. And yeah. Oh, your opponent I guess just doesn't like to shield at all. That's very interesting. Nobody shielded at all in this first match. Cool to see. Next up we have Gastrodon here. Ooh, I guess that's also a fine matchup. It's good that you don't face that with the... Okay, interesting. Actually interesting. I wouldn't went for the Shadow Ball there, to be honest. I would have went for the Avalanche because Avalanche has a higher damage per energy. But maybe this allows him to farm down a little bit better. I think he would have been able to farm down with more energy otherwise as well. Oh, that's actually so cool. The opponent basically plays the team that I played the video before, but in a different order, which is even funnier. And yeah, like the Earth power doesn't really do anything here. Actually to the Munchlax. Munchlax is so bulky, it's such a cool Pokemon. We can just go for the Body Slam there. Okay, not we actually, but yeah. Here he waits like actually a pro player, like waiting there does make a lot of sense. Going to this Pokemon doesn't really make that much sense, to be honest, unless he let this move go. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter to let this go. So Bonsly can just farm all the way down. Like having counter as a quick move is so good. In general, against these Bastion, it has the coverage for Drift and has the coverage for the Frostless. It is like literally a counter to nearly everything in the meta, which is crazy and insane. We have the Icy one, which got caught here, sadly not the Shadow Ball. He tried to catch the Shadow Ball, but the opponent tried to bait. Good play on the opponent's part. And the opponent, I don't know what he's doing. Very interesting play where the opponent staying in there for so long that the Munchlax just gets so much energy from the licks and now has a lot of energy against a Pokemon where the moves are neutral and not double resisted like against the Drifblim. Interesting opponent. Right now, like I thought like maybe I could like question some choices by the Leander, but I currently only question some choices by the opponent. Yeah, nice Snow Shield. Actually didn't know how much it would do, but this looks fine. He can let it go. He can actually... that was close. Yeah, I mean, it does make sense. You could actually go on Bonsly here. He actually doesn't as well. Yeah, you can just farm him down. Even though it's triple resisted even, but like only 1 HP and the opponent just surrenders like, okay. That's crazy. I don't want to know what he had in the back then. Frostless against Drifblim there. Again, okay lead, it's pretty decent. Oh, okay, this is something where I was also curious about. Okay, yeah, this matchup is something you don't win. The Waterfall is just a little bit too tough there for the small little Bonsly. Very sad. Like there's not... I mean, you get him at least low, but I think he still gets to another move. And you just let go here? No, you shield, okay. I mean, okay. Does make sense as well. You can farm all the way down. I think that's your win con here. Yeah, now you have to hope that he doesn't have anything for Frostless in the back anymore. Which he doesn't, it seems, so this was a very well play by Leander there. Very well played. Oh, and he has Lucario on the back. Okay, how do you win this? I don't think you can win this anymore. Like, if the opponent plays it correct, like, there's nothing you can do anymore. He just has to shield this and here should be fine. Okay, yeah, he shielded, and I think he gets to the Shadow Ball in time. Never mind. Okay, the Frostless was closer to the next move than I thought. So, good game there. You can just farm down and win this game as well. Crazy run so far. Next up, we're gonna have Frostless against the Munchlax. Not something where you really want to be in against. But if you get at the end like the Munchlax against the Bonsly, that's pretty decent. And also, just right now, he got the hardest counter for the Bonsly out of the way. So the Toxic Rogue is gone now with that. I think you survive a Mud Bomb. Yeah, that's a Mud Bomb. You easily survive that. And you can even go for a Body Slam, which should put him into farm down range for the Frostless. I don't think you can... Yeah, oh, that was actually so close. Like, you see how good Munchlax is actually as well. He goes into the Munchlax on his own, and he tried to catch the move, didn't really work out, but Lucario comes in. Wait a minute, it seems like the counter from the Bonsly does more damage than the Lucario counter because you have better stats. That's ridiculous. But it's still gonna be a tough game to come back from. I mean, I guess you have 2 shields. Are you just gonna farm down? I think that's your play. I think you're just gonna try to farm all the way down, has like all the energy, good bait by the opponent, but he doesn't get to another move. And now you have Munchlax against double Avalanche. I think that's already the game. Yeah, easy win there. You can just shield, get to the next move, and well played by Leander again. Very cool showcase so far. And into the next battle we have the Legend. With his Gastrodon in the lead, I guess you stay in here again. I think you're just gonna go for another Avalanche. You should be fine. I think I got, by the way, 10 battles here from him. I think he didn't play more than 10 battles as well with his team. So here you see it's OF power. He let this go. I thought actually it was a little bit too fast, but I guess it wasn't. So crazy. Gastrodon gets to the moves pretty fast as well, which is crazy as it has like a Mud Slap, but Gastrodon in general is such a good Pokemon in the cup. It's cool that you have like some Pokemon that usually you don't really see having some more play right now. Actually, funny thing is about Munchlax. Munchlax was early on one of the most popular Pokemon as well. Like there was a team from Arrow, I think, which was like so common, where it has Munchlax in it, and like nowadays you don't see it at all. Such a cool Pokemon. Just sadly that the secondary move is not really the best move. Oh, that's unlucky. Yeah, you have to keep that. Now you have 2 Body Slams still, and he swaps out. Simultaneously swapped out there into the... What the hell? Into the... I forgot the name now. Shit, I only see the German name. Bolterus. Best name. Bastion. Okay, yeah, good. You actually survive this, and you get him pretty low. You have to get to the Earthquake. Does he let this go? I think he let this go. He has to let this go. He does let it go. And Gastrodon needs like 2 more hits. You actually are going to be able to get the quick move not through there. So you should be able to get to another Body Slam, win the game. Very well played there. Very lucky that the opponent went into the Bastion immediately though, but I mean, we take this. Another Munchlax lead. Actually something I haven't seen at all yet. Now here we saw it already the second time. Kind of crazy. But definitely does make sense. Munchlax lead against all the Frost is really good. Against the Driftlooms right now really good. Very neutral in general, so you don't really miss anything out. What you can do with a Munchlax lead is have a core in the back that are both good against fighting types, but are also good together. So usually you stay in, and then only against fighting types you have to swap out against it. But if you stay in, you can either get a shield, or you win a switch advantage back, and then you have like something in the back that you both can deal with fighting types, which should also make sense as a team here. Just shields and keeps that thing alive. Oh, this doesn't look too good. Ooh. Maybe the opponent let this go and doesn't know the moveset, who knows? He actually does. Okay, I didn't know this. Okay, that's hilarious. He let it also, he just healed here. Okay, I mean, you can keep the energy, I guess. You definitely get to another Rock Slide. Yeah, the Munchlax you know already of. It's gonna be so close. You're gonna get the shield there. This doesn't look too good, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think he wins this. Unless the opponent maybe tries to sack swap and misses that. I think... No, we actually get to do 2 moves already. Do you go for back to back? Okay, he tried to see if he wants to swap out. You're gonna be able to KO this Munchlax. And also wins this game there. Super close again. Actually gained so much elo with that as well, which is cool. Frostless against Frostless. You have to be a bit careful here about the crunch, potentially. but we will see there. It's gonna be the Avalanche, gonna do a lot of damage. I actually don't like this matchup at all. I don't know why the opponent swaps out there, because usually you could just go for another Avalanche and force a shield. But it is fine, I guess. Maybe the opponent can go into the Gastrodon, which is good that you get this thing out of the way. Actually interesting that he swaps into this. It doesn't really make too much sense, does it? And here I would guess you just go into... Oh, you actually go for the move immediately. Do you win CMP against the Gastrodon? I actually don't know that. He goes back into the Frostless. I guess it's a Shadow Ball. Yeah, it's a Shadow Ball. Does make sense. You can just go for the Avalanche. Avalanche is already in range to KO here. It's not quite. Yeah, it's not quite in range yet. But I think you can farm all the way down. Very nice. And it's a Drapion in the back. And Drapion actually kind of struggles against the counter damage laydown, I think. Maybe, yeah, okay, he goes immediately into that. I think just Rock Slide is the play here. Straight for the Rock Slide. Oh, he has the Awkward Tail, which definitely does make sense there. Does he let it go? He shields. Okay, he needs to get the shield right now. Gets the last shield from this thing right now and hopes that he can somehow get to the next move with the Frostless before this thing gets to another move like a Crunch. Let's see. Oh, some lag. Oh, actually the lag nearly cost him something there. I think it might have helped him here actually, but I think he wouldn't see MP tie anyway against Drapion. But like over 5-1 there, that was kind of close. Next up we have Drifblim against us. Pretty neutral lead, kind of actually more in the favor of Frostless actually, so pretty nice. Again, Shadow Ball, really? Okay, shields as well. I think like Avalanche just doesn't make more sense because Avalanche is the better move in general. Like damage per energy, you have like a better move with that. I think like Avalanche is better as well there. I think Avalanche would have already KO'd, but I'm not sure. Like maybe here's like a reasoning for throwing Shadow Ball against the Gastrodon. I don't know. Maybe when he sees that he can let me know on the comment section, because it's right now the only questionable play where I think, I mean, it's not like a misplay or anything, just like, I would have done that a little bit differently, but doesn't mean that it's gonna be better. Here you should have thrown a little bit earlier with the Body Slam, because you know that he's, I think, locked in, you are locked in, so you only get like less damage with that afterwards, even though it doesn't do much damage anyway. Like, here you can just get rid of the time, I guess, and just wait it out. Okay, he swaps out. I think that's the right play. I would have done that as well at this point. Clearing the debuff, forcing him to throw, going back into Munchlax, and then hope that you can win with one shield in the Bonsly. And the opponent goes back into the Gastrodon. That's really nice for you, as you can go for the Body Slam, get to another one, and now you see what he has in the back, and you have an advantage there with a shield. Hopefully no fighter, but he would have went into that anyway. It's another one here. Another Garchomp. That's crazy. I thought I was spicy. I haven't seen anyone playing Garchomp, but now like two people here back to back. Or actually not back to back, but in one video. Also both with the what's it called? With the does this KO him? Oh, but he still has the Munchlax. Oh, that was crazy. That was actually crazy. Whew. Gastrodon against us. He goes into the Drapion. Drapion is actually not the best matchup for, like, against the Frostless. I think Frostless always wins this against a normal Drapion and 2 shields, just because you're going to be able to tank one of the crunches while the other opponent cannot take a single Avalanche really, because it can get farmed down otherwise. And yeah, he goes for some crunches here. Bait, I mean, he most likely shields here anyway, so I guess the bait does make sense. Yeah. You can go for another move then. I actually was curious if you would have got to the Bulldoze there. This might also be already the last game. I think it is the last game. So, we're gonna see the Avalanche coming through. It doesn't KO him. He gets the extra quick move and the charge move through. That's how broken the game sometimes is. But doesn't really matter anyway. And he has a Gastrodon in the back. Again, for me, Avalanche does make more sense, but that's not how I play. I don't know. Maybe Shadow Ball has some other potential. He has some legs there as well, like some frame drops, but it's fine. He shields. I mean, okay, yeah. If you farm him down here, it's fine. It's Drifblim in the back. All is gonna come down to the wire. Last game here, gonna come down really close. How much does it do? It doesn't really put him into range of KOing anything. But does he survive a Shadow Ball? I think he does. he actually does survive with Shadow Ball, gets to the last move just in time. I think he has a move start already, and this is gonna be a good game. And he even farms him down. Good game there. Thanks all for watching, thanks for sharing this gameplay with me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I usually don't really want to do videos like this where I showcase other people's battle, but here's a high skill battler and I don't have access to the mon, but I really wanted to know how good it's gonna be, so I still hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks all for watching, see you in the next one, have a great rest of your day.